nothing to see just yet. Gotta punch through this rain. I had a sheriff's deputy, Kearney County sheriff's deputy pass me. We weren't in a tornado watch or anything, just a severe thunderstorm watch. They issued the severe thunderstorm warning. And then tornado warning indicated by radar popped up. I was looking at the radar, and I used the radar Omega. Didn't really seem anything too threatening. I'm no meteorologist, but I've been chasing storms for about 25 years now, so I like to think I know what I'm looking at. We're going to get some hail. Hail always makes me nervous when going through rain. Supercell, tornadic supercell storm structure. Look at this guy. This guy hopped up out of nowhere. The rain is usually the leading edge of the storm. Hail follows behind it, and then the tornadoes will show up in the rain-free base. So, in going through rain, chasing a tornado and hitting hail can be a little nerve-wracking. Probably a little smarter than me, because not only is hail by itself damaging, but hail at 50 miles an hour tends to ruin vehicles. I have a few little minor dents here and there. Ground now is covered with a whole lot of hail. Snowed here. Okay. Kearney County, just south of the Flat, Nebraska. That's a lot of hail. I think I need to turn my heat on, because I'm fogging up. There we go. So here we are in Nebraska. We've got so much hail, it's turned the ground white. It's not big hail, but little pebble stuff. Trying to get through here to get behind the storm. It wasn't a particularly large storm. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, it's I got a little ahead of it, I guess. Ended up going through the storm rather than waiting for it. Had some branches, leaves down back there. It doesn't seem to be moving particularly fast. If everybody's looking at radar, tell me how fast it's going. It's hard to toggle. I've only got one phone. This was just kind of a jump out and run out and see what's happening. So I don't have my tablet. I can't look at radar while I'm recording. I suppose I could, but then I got to reach up to my phone, and that can be a dicey proposition. Yeah, wait until it gets past Kearney is probably what I should have done. But when I saw the radar indicated tornado warning, I thought maybe I would just go for it. 30 miles an hour. All right, thank you. Thanks, Peg. I appreciate that. Moving at 30. I can start to see clearing here a little bit. So we're kind of in the area where a tornado could potentially form. Oh, that was a loud bump. Great. Something, yeah, we got some good hail coming down. So yeah, moving at 30 miles an hour, that's kind of a hokey pokey storm. I don't really see anything. Oh, there it is now. Oh, that was a big piece of hail that hit my windshield. I'm getting it. God dang it. Those are big now. Golly. Alright, we're going to slow down. Got a tornado warning in this area, my phone says, until 2:45. It's 2:30 now. Flying debris and all that stuff. It appears to be a radar indicated tornado. Oh, I thought I saw it, but it's a what am I looking at? Okay, I'm looking at a tornado. I think. No, I'm looking at a okay, that's not a tornado, that is a power line, a power pole. For heaven's sakes. Alright, the hail's getting a little bigger. I'm not real happy about the situation I put myself in here. Yeah, I thought I was looking at a tornado. I'm looking at a utility, the high power lines that got through here. Alright, so sometimes I'm a dope, yeah. But it looked kind of cool for a second through the clouds. You know, what are you gonna do? Okay, well, right now I'm just getting the snot beat out of me by hail, and my hood looks like it has some damage. That's just great. Man, oh man. All right, so I got some. Golly. Why does it gotta be so loud? Okay, if you're just tuning in, I just got pummeled with hail. I'm actually still getting pummeled with hail. I'm just south of Kearney, maybe 5 miles. Looks like I just got myself clear of the hail. And got some pretty good dents on my hood. It's great. Thanks. Still getting some hail. I don't really see anything necessarily that would be that looks tornadic. Sorry for you viewers who are just coming in. Tornado warning indicated by radar isn't really coming to fruition. However, I did get pummeled with hail pretty good. I did go through a patch of hail about a mile back that made it look like it had snowed. There was so much hail. Alright, well, we have damage to the truck now. That's great. Let's see, look over to the left here. Lots of hail, lots of rain. I don't have any significant lowering. Here's what I thought was a tornado and through the rain. Well, actually it's the other one to the west there. Going south on Highway 10. Finally got out of the hail. Yeah, I got some good dents now. Looks like it's still moving out of southeast trajectory. We got some scud clouds over to the left that you can't see because of my suction cup. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for this at all. So I don't have the proper equipment to chase and record. I just kind of slapped this together. Got some scud clouds over to the left. Still got some CG lightning, cloud to ground lightning. Some cool looking scud clouds. Yeah, the suction cup's in the way. Sorry about that. Linden, what's that? Linden, oh, Minden. I didn't know what Linden ATM was, but Minden, you're cool, that's good. All right, well, we're coming up on, what would that be, Highway 6, 34, going back east. Yeah, Minden, of course, I don't have a whole lot of people watching as expected. If you're in Minden, you should probably take shelter. Pretty significant hail. If nothing, you don't want to be outside in the open, mostly due to the hail. You might even be able to see on my hood, I've got some pretty good dents. Those are new. Those are new dents. That's great. Well, we're gonna get down here to Highway 6, which we'll be able to take us east and more behind the storm, which is where, it's where you want to be, not in front of it or through the middle of its hail core, which is what I did. So today's lesson is, some good lightning. Today's lesson is don't always do what I do, don't follow where I go, don't follow me, I'm lost too, one of those kind of things. And so we'll continue on south here for a little bit. Highway 6 should just be coming up here, maybe another mile. Here's the NTV News TV station. Check, we got a storm spotter sitting over here. He ain't paying attention. Gonna roll down the window so it might get loud for a second here. Just kind of see what we got. And there's nothing really to see. But we are coming up to Highway 6/34. There's nothing really, I don't see really anything significantly that's any type of lowering, any kind of wall cloud. I don't see any rotation to speak of. The tornado indicated by radar, they can be fooled by the hail sometimes. And you get a shaft or a column of hail, and it can trick the radar. So we got a pretty good view of the system now. That's a pretty cool shot. Nothing really so much to see right now, but Kearney County Sheriff passed by. He was giving me the stink eye. See if he's going to turn around. Oh, he turned around. We'll see if he comes out. I wasn't speeding, and I'm going 50, and I got my seatbelt on, so he can do what he needs to do. I do have my driver's license. Yeah, there's nothing really to see right now, other than just a nice photogenic cloud. You can kind of make out the curvature there in the center of the screen. But again, I don't see anything that looks all that menacing or threatening. Got a deputy here, Kearney County. Turn around and stop with that guy that's pulled over. Alright, so he's going to leave me alone. Not that I was doing anything. So yeah, we got a nice looking storm. HP storm, high precipitation storm. There was some cloud to ground lightning earlier, but nothing really now. It's probably all within the core. There we go. There's a line. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. There we go. Focus. Focus. It's a nice looking storm. But again, nothing, no roiling or boiling of the storm or the clouds or anything. We have another, what's this guy? He's some kind of storm chaser or something. Probably the news crew. See the rain curtains over to the right. Got one of our prairie skyscrapers here. This is the Prairie Center elevator. Getting a little bit of rain again. Might just pull off and watch it for a second here. Oh, he's got his... See what he's doing now. Sorry, buddy. I thought you had your four-legs on. I think we might hold off here and see, you know, the rain-free base back here doesn't really have a whole lot going for it. So it's descending on the town of Minden. If any one of my seven, I got 7 viewers. If any one of the 7 viewers are in Minden, you should consider taking shelter. This was a pretty heavy hail storm. I got some nice dents on my hood that you can kind of see there. Oh, this truck's I gotta roll my window. It's gonna get me. New warning to the west of Kearney. I think I'm going to pull over and look at the radar and see what we got going on here. I think that was Teg. Was that Teg that commented? It like pops up on my screen and then it's gone really quick. Said there's a new warning to the west. I'm going to pull over and see if that's a Teg Kearney. I'm going to pull off here on this little road. And let's take a look at the radar here. Turn off disturb. I got disturb plowing away on the XM radio. I can see that there's some storm cloud activity behind me to the west that that's kind of popped up. So let you can kind of see the bands. You see the green. The green is indicative of, why do I keep using that word? The green indicates hail, and that's looking straight ahead and up. That's kind of cool. It's kind of an ocean green color. That's pretty cool to look at. But when you see that green, that's just bad news for who's ever underneath it, which was me a little while ago, sadly. I think I'm gonna hop out here real quick before we go west and assess the damage to my vehicle. Ah, son of a bucket. Yep. Those are some pretty significant damage. God dang it. Nothing around here, but you can see that's all here. Shoot. Well, Yeah, Teg, he will find out. Your buddy's name isn't Cody, is it? I know a guy named Cody who's a fisherman. He's one of those strange fishermen that catches and releases. He does any I don't know if strange is the right word. It's strange to me. I eat fish. Cody is a serious fisherman, but doesn't eat the fish that he eats. And I suppose, that's a sportsman thing to do. I don't disagree with it. I just don't understand it. There goes a duck. Okay, so now we're looking back to the west. Highway 6 and 34, Kearney County, Nebraska. We're about 10 miles south of Kearney. All right, Teg, yeah, fish for the sport of it. I get it. I mean, if nothing else, you're leaving the fish for, those of us that like to eat them. I like to go to Johnson Lake over by Lexington. I'm a walleye fisherman, wipers, and I eat them. I think they're delicious. Though, of course, Johnson Lake has is it 21 inches? They have to be at least, they have to be at least 19, and you can keep one over 21 inches. That's what it is. I guess I should probably look at the rules again. It's been a while. Mostly if they're under 19 or 20 inches, I cut them loose because it's the law and I have to. I get it. But I'm always disappointed having to let a walleye go, because with a little beer batter, beer and Ritz crackers, fry them up, a little black pepper, what do you call it? Black pepper, lemon pepper. All right, so I'm rambling about nothing right now. We're going west on Highway 6 and 34, Kearney County. Radar indicated tornado at the storm that we're looking at. Just south of Elm Creek, moving east. I assume it's probably moving at the same 30 miles an hour as the one behind us. We got a nice looking leading edge to this storm. Got some scud clouds, little beaver tail coming off to the right. I don't know if you can see that clear. Can I zoom in? I can, but it's a mess. All right, let's not do that. Got some nice low clouds there. I guess that makes sense why Kearney County Sheriff is racing around. It still seems to be south of Kearney, and it's moving at a east-southeast direction. I don't believe it to be a major threat to Kearney, the city of Kearney. And yes, the city of Kearney is not in Kearney County. The city of Kearney is in Buffalo County. And here, look at this guy. I could give you a history lesson on the whole Kearney thing, but that's not what you're here to see or listen to, so I'll save it. Unless you want to hear it. Comment if you want to hear my boring Kearney County, Kearney City story. And I can fill the void with useless information, especially if you're not from here. Teg apparently is nearby. But yeah. So it's got a nice looking leading edge there down low. I don't know if you can really see it as well. Again, I'm cell phone filming right now. I don't have all my stuff. I just grabbed my stuff and ran out the door. And we just come back from vacation, so I didn't have anything. I don't have anything in my truck. Oh, Beatrice. Okay. Sure. Beatrice. What do I know about Beatrice? I don't know. I know the state developmental centers there. They had some trouble years ago, didn't they? I remember reading about that. Somebody went to jail for that nonsense, and rightfully so. If as I remember. Oh, Beatrice. Now I remember about Beatrice. Beatrice was the town that, how long ago was that? 20 years ago? 25 years ago? There's like it's like 5 or 6 people went to prison for a murder. And, oh, nothing good to know. All right, fair enough. Maybe you don't want me to tell the story about Beatrice. Anyway, yeah, somebody got killed, and there was like this group of people that went to prison, and weren't they in prison for like 10 or 15 years or something? And then turns out the police, the Beatrice 6, yes, 6 of them, and they were all found guilty, and it turned out that they didn't do it. And the last story I remember reading about them was that the county or the city was going to have to pay off all these people for their false imprisonment. And the story was about, you know, the good citizens of Beatrice who pay their taxes, that they're going to have to foot the bill, basically. And a lot of folks were like, you know, I didn't even live here when that happened, and now I've got to, you know, my taxes are going to go up 1,000% because the city and the county can't afford it or whatever. Yeah, $28 million. Holy smokes. Okay, who's that? Haunted Doll. Hey, welcome. I didn't realize. I thought I was still talking to Teg, but yeah. Haunted Teg? No, Haunted Bull. Doll. I'll get it right eventually. Again, I'm driving. I'm looking at my phone. I've got the small print. We are in the village, I believe, is what it's called, of Axtell. And we are going north. Taxes are a beauty. Yeah, welcome, Haunted Doll. Nothing too exciting to see if you've been watching. I've had pretty severe damage to my vehicle that I'm not happy about. Nor is my wife going to be happy. I've managed to play it safe and be smart on my storm chasing decisions, and it all came to a crashing end today. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being a part of it. Oh, you know what? I think I should probably... Wow. Okay. So I'm going to turn around because I want to get a better view of that. What's going on over there? Let's see if I can zoom in on that without totally messing up the program. Yeah, I messed up the program. All right. So right in there... At the, good heavens. All right, technical difficulty, sorry. There we go. Right at the bottom there, at the tree line way up there, is a beautiful shelf cloud. And I need to get back around over there, take a closer look at that. So, all right, so Beatrice, whatever. Oh yeah, that's a great looking storm. Sorry, it's mindless babble, and that's kind of what storm chasing can be sometimes, is mindless dribble for the senses, getting to where you want to go. I don't have the funds, nor do I seek them, to afford to take a month off and drive across the country. It'd be nice. I see these guys on YouTube now that have their little donation goals, you know, Venmo contributions, and, you know, for their gas expenses and all this stuff. And yeah, that's they've come a long ways. Yeah, we can dream. Yeah, I've decided that indeed, if I were to win the lottery, not that I really play the lottery all that much, I might buy a $1 scratch ticket. I don't think a dollar scratch ticket will ever really have the winning enough for a guy to retire, I suppose, huh? If I had the funds, that would be probably something that I'd do in the summer, and not have my hand out to viewers to pay my expenses, to pay for my hobby. That's basically how I see it. And yeah, there are guys out there for the science of it. Reed Timmer, utmost respect for the guy. I haven't quite decided if he is doing it for the money, because he makes a lot of money. But how much of the science of it is he doing? You know, he's got his. Okay, you got it. Tag and Haunted Doll. I'll take a screenshot. I win the lottery. We win the lottery, and you bet you guys will go out for a month and chase storms, and I'll obviously pay your expenses. How's that? There you go. I guess it's recorded forever. All right. Okay. I can't go back on it because it's recorded. Okay, so we have got a very interesting looking cloud up here. I'm going to turn that a little bit. Wow. Okay. The leading edge of this storm is a butte. It is absolutely a butte. Wow. Okay. I think we need to take a screenshot of that. That is definitely a screen. Oh, it's not going to. There it goes. I want to make sure I had a screenshot of that. I might have to change that picture for this stream. Another tornado warned by Kearney. Okay. Well, this could be the same storm. It looks pretty ferocious. I'm looking back to the north. I don't really see anything. See, again, I'm relying on my viewers to tell me what's up with the radar, because I don't have all my stuff. I'm just here in my rig with a cell phone. I just kind of jumped out and went for it. For those of you, I know I keep repeating that, but I've got a few more viewers, so just kind of get everybody up to speed that I am ill-equipped for this chase. Let the record show that I am ill-equipped. No tornado. Okay, no tornado warning. Thanks, Haunted Doll. I appreciate that. We've entered into Phelps County. Phelps County, the county seat here is Holdrege. Holdrege usually gets hit by the storms coming towards us. They'll pound on Holdrege, and then it's like they kind of give up before they get to Kearney. That's usually what happens. But right now, off to my right, which would be to the northwest, is a very photogenic supercell. I'm assuming what would be a high precipitation storm from the looks of her. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. Now we can see what we got going on. We definitely want to get behind this storm. As beautiful as the front of it looks, what we want to see is behind it. Tornadoes, for those of you that may or may not know, yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is beautiful. A quick little tornado lesson. A tornado, the view we have now with the amount of rain, we wouldn't see a tornado or a funnel. The leading edge of the storm, as you can see, the front of the storm, right underneath there is your rain base. It does have a bit of a circular thing going on. If we were further to the north, we would see the same view as it wraps around. the gray and the black underneath there, that's your rain. Back behind that, you'll have your areas of hail. And then on the other side of the hail is generally what they call a rain-free base. It's where you'll see your wall cloud, that lowering from the cloud, and in that rain-free base is typically where your tornado will form. With all the rain coming out of this, if there was a tornado right now in this storm, we are not in a position to see it. So, wow, that's an impressive cloud, impressive storm. So I'm kind of tilting my camera here. I got it on my little mount here. Impressive storm. This is what is this? Is this Axtell? I don't even know where we are. Oh, Funk. Yes. FUNK. Funk is definitely getting its funk on right now. Wow, beautiful. Make sure we get a screenshot of that. I think I'll stay in this lane. Got a line of cars in front of me and a line of cars behind me. So I would say that storm chasing is becoming a little more popular of a sport, hobby, whatever term. For me, it's a hobby. I make no money. I learn about the science of it as I go along. There you can see the very front leading edge of it. Beautiful, beautiful storm. She is a beauty. Make that turn a little bit more to see some more of that. She is a beauty. Just coming in, we are south of Kearney, actually more south of Elm Creek now, going west on Highway 6 and 34. We just went through Funk. We are in Holdrege County, Phelps County, sorry Phelps County, or Countyites, whatever you call yourself. This is a beauty. I think I'm going to pull over and let's get a couple of shots of the front of this bad boy. Get a disconnect here. Get a better shot of that. There, now we can see her. Yeah, you can see the green up above. That is your the sunlight refracts off the ice chips in the sky and turns the sky green. So that is your hail. Again, if there's anything tornadic in it, it's behind it. We're not in a position to see it right here. It's got a very menacing looking leading edge. You can see how the clouds are kind of got some movement to it, almost like it's boiling. You can see that movement. And once the edge of that cloud, if I stay right here, actually if I'm over there, right underneath that, the temperature generally drops good 10, 15, even 20 degrees. It's pretty fascinating to be in that spot. With this storm, it would be probably a little dangerous. You can see the green up above. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate that. I don't think you're gonna be able to make it across the right. Yeah, 183. Well, I think thanks, Hanadol. If I keep going that way, let's see. 183 is Elm Creek, so I'm southwest of Elm Creek. What's the next northwest road? I don't even know. Hail cracked his windshield. Yeah, just because. Thanks. Yeah, I ran into some hail myself. This is my fairly new Suburban that I've managed to damage. Manage damage. I managed my damage. Yeah, I got it. And that was just south of Kearney, coming out of Kearney. All that just happened today. Like 20 minutes ago. All along here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. But when you if you're gonna play in the kitchen, you gotta get burned sometimes. And that's what happened. A chaser died in April in Iowa. I only heard bits and pieces of that. I don't know the story. And of course, it's a reminder that being out here can be dangerous, and you have to know what you're doing. I like to think I know what I'm doing. I've never put myself in any particular peril when my kids were younger. I took them a couple times, but I didn't mess around too much. I didn't mess around too much with it. You can see all the green. It's beautiful. That's a lot of hail. That's headed for, as far as I know, it's still south of Kearney. I don't know. Again, I don't have my tablet. I'd have to, and when I look at my radar on my phone, it cuts me off. If anybody happens to be, if anybody wants to be my eyes, that'd be great. Boy, look at that green. Holy cow. So starting to get some wind now. That leading edge is coming up to me. So I think it's probably time to move. Right now, the only thing that would be the most menacing would be lightning right here and hail. I'm not worried about a tornado getting me out of this spot. Got some cars coming up, so I think it's time to get out of here. So it moved up on us relatively quick. Let's get up here a little bit. 23 northwest. Again, I'm unequipped for this chase. I don't have my tablet. I don't have my computer. I have my cell phone. I don't even have the right window mount. We just came back from vacation, and I took the stuff out, and I happened to see the radar earlier was getting kind of froggy. So I hopped in my truck, and I really didn't expect to see too much. Of course, so far I haven't seen anything, but the only thing I've accomplished is damage to my vehicle. We are, I'm not even sure where we are. I know that I am west of Funk on Highway 6 and 34. We are going west. We got some good green stuff. Oh, you're fine, Haunted Doll. Whatever you can, whatever you can tell me. So yeah, so I'm just decided to stream just in case something popped up, and so far all I've recorded is the damage to my vehicle and some nice HP supercell. I'm stuck behind a guy pulling a trailer, pulling a bobcat, but we are in rural Nebraska, so that's how we roll. People got stuff to do, people got stuff to fix. And for right now, we're just kind of moseying along. I can feel the wind coming from my right, coming out of the north, pushing me to the south. I am not currently looking at my camera because I got it tilted all the way to the right. Still got that green color going on, boy. And we are coming up to, what is this? Nebraska Prairie Museum. It's not Overton. Overton is north of Highway 80, and we're south of Highway 80. Oh, is this, no, this ain't Exdale. Exdale, Funk, is it Wilcox? Maybe it's Wilcox, Nebraska. Let's see if we got some signs that can tell me. Oh, Sargent? We're in Sargent? I don't know if I've ever been to Sargent. Or is this Holdrege? Oh, this is probably Holdrege. Duh. Alright, so if you're just tuning in, we are going west on Highway 6 and 34 in Phelps County, headed west. Right now we're just south of a very high precipitation supercell. If you scroll back about 5 minutes, you'll see the leading edge of the storm. It was a beauty. It was a beauty. All right, so we are at Holdrege, and if I go north, oh yeah, 183. Highway 183 takes me north back to interstate. Up to Elm Creek. I was thinking we were west of Elm Creek, but we're not. We're south of Elm Creek now. .35. Well, if nothing else, this old boy pulling a bobcat on trailers keeping me honest as far as my speed's concerned. The speed limit's 35 and he's holding me at 32. So well, we will be getting up to hey, I know a guy that lives here, Robin. I won't say your last name, but his name's Robin. He lives here. Who else do I know in Holdrege? I know a fellow named Robert. I know a young lady named Angie. I think that's about it. My boring my boring life and live on YouTube. Thank you. I'm not sure where I gotta go to get north out of this town. So here we are, small town Nebraska. We're gonna run the yellow light. Yeah, we won't run through that sucker. Thank you. Oh, okay. Brent, thank you, Brent. I won't, yes. I assume you're thanking me for not telling you about my life story. My boring life story. Okay, so here we are in Holdrege, Nebraska. Stuck behind a truck pulling a trailer. Got his Bobcat. I think I got to go a little more west here to get to Highway 183. Can anyone confirm that? If you're just tuning in, I don't have any of my equipment. Oh, thanks, Haunted Doll. I knew I could count on you, buddy. I think if I keep going west here, I'll hit 183. It's kind of weird. You'd think the main highway that comes to this town would come through the middle of town, but it doesn't. I think you got to go like to the west edge of town to get there. I think that's what the lights are. So again, if you're just tuning in, sorry, I know I keep repeating myself for people that have been watching for a while. I am ill-equipped for this chase. I have my cell phone and a suction cup mount that you can see in the bottom left of the screen to hold my phone. Okay, Highway 183. So this road, please don't turn left, please don't turn left. Or right. My other left. Don't turn my other left. This road takes us back to interstate. And there's some interesting clouds to the west. Maybe I should have kept going west. This will get, if you rewind about 10 or 15 minutes, you'll see the leading edge of this storm, which was pretty fascinating to look at. That's about the only, other than the hail pounding that my truck took, this speed has been fairly uneventful. It has been, the first storm I went after was, darn it. I know, 95 people, right? Wow, I'm YouTube famous. I don't think that's true. But thanks for hanging in there. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. Oh, the tornado warned. So this storm here, about 10 minutes ago, was tornado warned. Tornado indicated by radar. The first storm about half an hour ago that I went plowing through and damaged my truck was also radar indicated tornado warned. The tornado warning for this storm has expired. As I'm looking to the west, which would be my left, still lots of green in the sky. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking at. Thanks, Haunted Doll. I do believe I can see the green to my left, and going north might not be my best course of action right now. Hello, Phelps County Sheriff. Nice to see you. This road looks interesting. Let's go this way. All right, so yeah, I was up to 95, and then it dipped down to 87. Now I'm back to 91. But thanks for hanging in there, those of you that came along for the ride. And it's mostly just a drive through rural roads of central Nebraska, south central Nebraska. Whether or not we're going to see a tornado, parking garages. I don't think they have parking garages out here anywhere. I think the closest parking garage you'll find is in Lincoln. Okay, so something is kind of happening here on my left here. Let's see if I can. I am in Holdrege. I went north on 183, and I'm looking to the southwest now. Those clouds are moving along. Sorry about the crooked screen, but these clouds do have some movement, but it's lateral, nothing on any other axis other than that. So I'm looking at rain here, and it looks to be like it's heavy rain, and it's green. I don't like the green. I don't like my current location. I don't like this. So, and I don't know where I am. All right, so I'm in a little bit of a hurry up mode here because I'm not real happy about the cloud movement that I'm seeing here. So I want to get back over this way, and all I'm seeing right now is gray. All right, so we're doing a little emergency evac here. Needed to extricate myself from a not so great spot. The thing about storm chasing as a hobby, as it were, for me, is predicting the danger. And you know, I've been doing this for off and on for about at least the last 25 years. I started around 1999 was the first time I took an interest, and have educated myself along the way. The National Weather Service has been my primary source in the early days. I don't see a whole lot of what I would call useful information from particularly YouTube. I do see a lot of guys going out there and screaming, they're yelling, and I get it. It's exciting, it's thrilling, it's dangerous, but you know, if you're a guy who is somewhat famous, you've been on TV, you know, you got your YouTube channel, you got your Instagram, you got all this other stuff, and you stream a storm, and there's potentially thousands of people watching you, why would you scream seeing a tornado like it's the first time you've ever seen it? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. And if that's part of, you know what, maybe that's part of the gig. Maybe that's part of the appeal. Take Highway 23 past McDonald's. Okay. You know, maybe that's your hook, that's your niche, is you want people to keep going west 23. I'm looking to the west. We've got all kinds of crazy low scud clouds. Nothing really too exciting. You know, if maybe that's your hook, to get online, just get that tornado, and then scream your bloody head off about the tornado. I mean, if that's the hook, oh man, it is really blowing. Okay, I got heavy rain and snow. I got heavy rain and wind coming at me. That's what I was seeing earlier that made me a little nervous. And it's right over here. Now I got my suction cup in the way. I need to flip a U here. Let's turn around. Yeah, hi, how you doing? You know, I remember the first or second time I saw a tornado, and yeah, these guys are screaming. Oh, no tornado. Yeah, those are always fun too. It's like, man, look at the hail, look at the wind. Oh my God, it's incredible. You know, I got 5,000 people watching this right now, and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like a bloody fool. I'm not gonna do that. I promise. And it's easy to make the promise today because I don't think it's gonna happen. But I promise, if we, oh yeah, see the wind going across there. If we see it, if we see a tornado here, it's 3:30. Man, it's only 3:30. If we see a tornado, I promise I won't scream. Okay. I might get a little screamy about all this hail. All right, I'm gonna drive fast because I want to get out of this. God dang it. Lots of water on the ground. It's kind of knocking me around a little bit. Let's see, McCook. 72 miles to McCook. There ain't a dang thing to do or see down there. So off to my left, you can see that the rain's gonna. The rain and the hail wants to beat me up. So I find myself screaming just because it sounds cool. Yeah, I think so. You know, oh my God, look at all the rain in here. I can't believe it. Woo! It's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. It hurts my own ears. It hurts my own ears. Why would, you know, and then, you know, these guys, they're in these metal contraptions. So when the wind and hail hits them, it's loud. And so, yeah, it's loud in there. I get it. If you're saying, you know, hey, watch out for the tree that's going to come smashing through the window, that would be an opportunity to scream in that particular situation. But if you're near or close or even inside a tornado, we don't need you to scream. We get it. We understand that you're in a perilous situation. You put yourself in it, so it's not like, yeah, the drama. Maybe that's what it is. It's like a drama show for these guys. Maybe if I yell and scream every time I see a storm, I'll get more views. And you know, I think it works. It's like, hey, let's watch this guy because he's always screaming at the top of his lungs. Let's see what nonsense this guy is gonna scream about today. Wow, we've got some really cool scud clouds over here to the right. Wow, those come down quite a ways. They're not, and don't be fooled, it's not a tornado. There's nothing tornadic about any of that. They're scud clouds. Scud clouds are nothing. They're cool to look at. See, and just like that, they're already gone. Sometimes people will see scud clouds. You know, they think, oh, the clouds are touching the ground, so it must be a tornado. And that's absolutely not what those are. They're cool to look at. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Soil mode, SODI mode. SODI mode, okay. Thanks, SODI mode. It kind of became a, this trip kind of became boring here. I found myself in front of the wind and hail core, so I kind of had to beat my feet out of there. I'm going to go up here just a little bit more and we'll turn around and look back on what we just escaped from. The hood of my truck already has, I don't know if you can see at this angle, but let's see, we're an hour in, probably about 50 minutes ago, when I started this little run, I got hammered with hail, and so my new Suburban now has probably about $3,000 worth of hail damage. Thanks. Thanks for being a part of it. For those of you, I think I had 4 viewers at the beginning of my stream. So yeah. Let's turn around. Let's see if we can find something to scream at. Is there anything to scream at? Let's see. What should we scream at? Oh wow, look at the green. Look at the green! Oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah, that's green. So that's your hail. For those that may or may not know. Somebody booed me. Why are you booing me? Charles, Snoopy Weather. Oh, Haunted. Oh, there you are. So we got some nice green going on. We can see, well, I can see. You probably can't see it. The rain covering up the... Oh, boo the damage. Yes, thank you. I appreciate the sympathy. I might have you... I might give you my wife's phone number and explain to her that it is tragic and that I deserve some sympathy rather than, well, you know. Thank you. Thank Barbara. You know, that's just it. This is what we were just talking about, being calm. You know, it's a dangerous situation, you bet. But you put yourself there. So, me, I don't like to be in dangerous situations. And my new Suburban, I'm not going to go park it in the path of a tornado and then scream my freaking head off that you're getting pounded by hail. If you go back to about the first 10 minutes of my stream when I started getting hit with hail, mostly you just heard me being annoyed. That was what I was doing. I was busy being annoyed at the hail damage. I got out a little while ago to look, and I got damage all the way around. Well, you're right, Charles. It will. This is the second hail storm, I guess, I went through, and I got some tiny little dibbles that you can really see, but the dents that I have now are definitely significant. Yeah, adds character. Yeah, thank you for that. I don't know how much of a character I want to be with my damaged truck. Yeah, you know, when you're still making payments on something, it just kind of ruins the mood. I'm not sure what my deductible is. I used to have a $0 deductible, and that was pretty nifty. I'd been with the same insurance character for a number of years, and then they started, and I didn't have any claims. You know, I had maybe a windshield here, maybe a little dent here and there. You know, $50, pop it out, whatever. And yeah, just keep going, buddy. I'm fine. You don't gotta slow down for me. And then they started messing with my insurance prices. So the wife and I are like, hey, you know, let's find something else. So we found this other insurance, and it was cheaper, but you know, to go from a $0 comp deductible to $1,000 comp deductible, I don't like that. I don't understand why some storms are being negative to others. You know, it's not so much about being negative to them. It's about I don't understand. Why scream? And maybe I did sound negative. I should probably say I probably did say something negative. But it's more about I don't understand why you have to scream. So, you know, hey, thanks, James82. Appreciate that. I just don't understand the screaming. And some of those videos are, you know, the live streams especially, the guys that are screaming, it's just hard to watch. It makes me, personally, it makes me cringe. And when I see the storms, I prefer to make it more entertainment and there my antenna fell off. It's dangling. Make it informative. You know, I don't know everything there is to know about storm chasing. It sounds braggish. I've been doing it for 25 plus years, and dry ice, really. And I like I said, I do this as a hobby. I'm not making any money. I'm not, you can like you can like or subscribe if you want. I don't care. I'm not going to promote it. I'm not making any money. Freiberger, you haven't been insensitive Southern woman. Okay. Insensitive Southern woman. That I like that. I like that name. I like the channel name. Man of the people. It gets me more excited. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think let's see. It's 3:40 Central Standard Time. Southwest Nebraska. I'm probably only about 10 miles north of the Kansas border. Inquisitive Southern woman. Inquisitive. Oh, what did I say? Insensitive? Sorry. Inquisitive. Sorry, it was not insensitive Southern woman. It's inquisitive Southern woman. I've repeated this a couple of times. I don't have all of my regular stuff on this chase, and I was sitting at home doing nothing. We just came back from vacation. Nothing going on. I saw there was a little storm popped up south, so I just grabbed my cell phone and hopped in my truck, not really expecting to see anything. And next thing I know, I've got tornado warned storms, and I went to San Diego. Thanks for asking. And so I just kind of hopped in my truck with my cell phone. I got this suction cup thing that I keep in my truck for these moments that you can see in the bottom left hand of the screen. And so anyway, inquisitive Southern woman, I had to like lean forward and squint to see the comments, and I'm trying to be careful driving, and so yeah, it's not insensitive Southern woman, it's inquisitive Southern woman. I think I'm going to create another channel called Insensitive Southern Woman, just on your behalf. There won't be anything on it. I think I want that screen name. You just never know when you might need insensitive Southern woman, right? Okay. So we are going north. Thank you. I absolutely stay safe. Did I answer the vacation? We went to San Diego. It is wonky. Yep, that's a word. That's a word I like. It's wonky. We went to San Diego for the week. Went to the zoo, went to the SeaWorld and all that stuff. Baby. All right, so we are heading north. Holdrege, Nebraska is where we're at. Phelps County. And what was about half an hour ago a great looking storm. If you scroll back, I don't know, half hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe not quite that far, you can see the leading edge of the storm, and it was a beautiful storm. And so we got into Holdrege, and now it's just this mess. I don't have my tablet to go back and forth from my videos to the radar. So when I go to look at the radar, YouTube doesn't like that and ends the stream. So looks like Holdrege got a lot of water. The right the right hand, the right lane was flooded there. So I don't have my usual source of information as far as radar. So I'm just kind of driving along here, la-di-da. I figured since I've actually got people watching and seeming interested that I just keep streaming. So, but right now we're just kind of in this fog of rain, and I managed to avoid another massive hailstorm. So we're gonna go north. Moving pretty fast. Yeah, thanks for that information. Let's see, who was that? Just Because. All right, a cool screen name. I like it. Just Because. We are in Holdrege right now. Holdrege, Nebraska. I'm going north on 183. It's just rain. There was some hail in front of it. It's moved off to the east from this location. I do hear hail hitting my windshield. You might hear it as well. I can see it splashing in the... God dang it. See, now I was doing fine out there southeast of town, and now I'm in hail again. Yeah, this is definitely what you would call wonky. I'm gonna pull over here a little bit and let this. I've already ruined the hood of my truck. Yeah, you can see the hail stones coming. At least they're not big. If send my wife an email, yeah. That would be Storman's angry wife at getout.com. All comments are welcome. So yeah, I was talking about the wife's not going to be happy about the hail dents. She doesn't see this as so much of it as a thrilling hobby as I do. She just sees it as an expense. I'm going to pull off here, sorry, and kind of let that go by a little bit. Now, of course, you want to turn that way, don't you? Yeah, we're going to flip around and kind of let the hail get around me a little bit more. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've been looking at absolutely nothing other than gray clouds, rain, and the dented hood of my Suburban. I don't have immediate access to radar. I just have my phone. Again, I just hopped in my truck and went. Unfortunately, if I switch to I don't know what I want to do. If I switch to the radar on my phone, it cuts the stream. So, which would probably be, you know, a good thing for those of you that are watching and going, why am I watching this? This guy's just driving through rain. It was fairly interesting to look at, you know, 20 minutes ago. And right now we're just looking at a July summer storm, a post 4th of July summer storm with some hail. The hail is giving me the business today. I'm pretty unhappy about the dents on my rig. You know, this is my everyday drive, my everyday ride, and I'm just I guess I'm an amateur. I guess I consider myself an amateur because I'm not getting... Are you in the ditch? What are you doing over there, lady? If he's getting the branches on the golf course. I mean, I consider myself a professional amateur storm chaser because I like to think that I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, so Minden we turned around from Minden because of the storm that brought us here to Holdrege. It was a tornado warned storm indicated by radar, which you always got to take those with a grain of salt. You know, when they blow the sirens in town for a radar indicated tornado. I mean, I get it. Keep people safe. We see what we see. We know what a tornado looks like, so we're gonna be safe about it. But at the same time, as a chaser looking for, you know, a photo op, tornado warned tornadoes, radar warned tornadoes can lead you to a false shaft of hail. That's all that's happened with me today. I did get some good shots of that storm though. That'll be nice. Screenshot. Yeah, the hailstones were probably gosh dang it, now I'm getting nailed again. The hailstones stones were only about 3/4 of an inch maybe. We got a lot of water in the road here. And so I'm trying to be careful not to swamp my vehicle. Alright, so we're going south on Highway 183. We're fixing to turn left. This ain't the road that I want to turn left on, but I kind of committed to it. I got a car behind me. We're going east now in the fine city of Holdrege. There's not much going on in Holdrege other than rain. Sorry to my 115 viewers. If you're here for if you're looking for boring drive through a small town with rain and hail, you've come to the right place. Thanks for joining me. Yeah. I think probably what's happened now is the storm has kind of flattened out a little bit. There is no meteorological fancy term to explain what's happening now other than it's friggin' raining and hailing and the streets are flooding. But again, if you were actively searching for boring drive through rainy Nebraska town, you've come to the right place. You've definitely come to the right place. We're gonna get out of Holdrege, hopefully without upsetting the. Oh, I thought that was a sheriff's car, but I was wrong. It seemed like we got into Holdrege a lot faster than it's taking to get out. Is it just me? Are you feeling that? Oh, there's my road. I saw a car go by up there. That's where I want to be. Looks like this storm is fixing to peter out. Weather radio, Isaiah 2017. Yeah, I am a professional amateur storm chaser. I've been chasing since about 98, 99, off and on over the years. I live in central Nebraska, and you know, I'll venture out 50 to 100 miles if something interesting is nearby, going by, coming our way, whatnot. I don't represent anybody other than myself. This is a hobby. YouTube's always a fun platform to use. But yeah, I've been doing it since 98 or 99. I am unequipped for this particular chase, quote unquote chase, I should say. Jeez, buddy, you're gonna let me have some more? Thank you. Again, I just grabbed my phone. There were some storms nearby. I grabbed my phone, ran to my truck. We were on vacation. I don't have my stuff. When I go to look at the radar on my phone, it cuts the live feed. I figured since people seem to be interested in what's happening here, I won't cut you off. We did move through 2 radar indicated tornado storms, radar indicated tornado warning storms. Didn't see anything. I thought I saw a tornado, and it turned out to be a power line, unwarned tornado, Minden tornado. Really? Minden's got a tornado. All right. Well, we abandoned that storm. We were way behind it. Come on, Lincoln. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, the 100 miles is kind of my limit. I mean, if it looks like something's gonna, go blowing through Salina's about 100 miles south of me. I might venture that way, especially if it's kind of northeasterly track. If I go south into Kansas and kind of sit there like a fool and wait for a storm to come along. I've done that before. But again, I don't do this professionally at all. I go out, take some pictures, get some hail damage on my truck. I'll whine about it for a little while, and then I'll be on my way. But right now, we're probably about, I don't know, probably 20 miles west of Minden. This road, this is Highway 6 and 34. We're going east towards Minden. Right now I'm only going about 54 miles an hour. A lot of folks like to slow down in these storms, and I encourage that. You see people out here and you're driving along and somebody's, rainstorm, hailstorm, whatever, and they're driving real slow. It's not, there's no sense of getting all bent out of shape. I used to get bent out of shape about them in my younger days. As I've aged and matured, yes, I did say matured. I get it. I want people to drive at their ability. If you're in a 2024 direct diesel, and it's raining cat and dog, and you can handle the rain and the wind, and you're not being a danger to anybody else, you bet. Go trucking on down that road and get to where you need to go. Other folks, if you need to slow down, rain wrap tornado in Minden. All right, thank you, Just Because. I'm really digging your screen name too, just so you know, Just Because. I appreciate the information. Rain wrap tornado near Minden. We're probably about 10 or 15, I'm not sure. I think I said 20, but maybe 10 or 15 miles west of Minden. We're headed towards Minden. This road will take us right to it. And of course, as you can see, there's nothing to see. You can see there's nothing to see. We've got lots of vehicles that are slowing down. But yeah, if you don't feel safe going 55 miles an hour and it's raining and it's storming, by all means. I would, however, truckers will turn on their flashers, and I get that. You don't want to go running into the back of a truck. But with a truck, it's a little different because you can see the truck. You can generally see its tail lights. And a trucker will usually put on his flashers to let you know that he's slowing down. Now I've got this car in front of me. Now I'm gonna, this is a pet peeve, so you're gonna listen to me complain a little bit. When you're driving along the road and you got your flashers on like this, right now that's all fine and good. But here's the thing to remember. All right, car Swedes, be careful out there. If you're in town, and you're driving through the rain with your four-ways on, that's all fine and good. But just remember that when you need to make a left-hand turn, and you're one of those people that uses your signals, there aren't enough of you out there, believe me. If you need to make a turn, you need to remember to turn off your flashers to let other drivers know that you're turning left. Yeah, staying home. Staying home is a big thing. But turn off your flashers to let other drivers know that you're making a turn. Staying calm. That's a big thing. Some people don't handle pressure very well. They're yelling and cussing, yeah. I've just reading your comment. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, about the YouTubers that yell and scream. And, by all means, do what you gotta do, but for me, I'm not gonna watch your channel. I was talking earlier about it, I may have been degrading to those guys. And like I was saying, if that's your kick, if that's your hook to get people to watch your show, then by all means keep it up. This one cat's been doing it for a number of years, and I guess he's not going to stop streaming. Yeah, you got thousands of people watching you. Good. I'm glad you got that. I'm glad you got all those people watching you. I'm not gonna watch you, and maybe my attitude tells you that you don't want me to watch you and you don't care. That's fine. Yes, I am on Highway 6, headed east. Yeah, tornado warned storm in Minden. I'm going through Funk right now. For those of you following along, or from Nebraska, that is to say from south central Nebraska. I doubt anybody further east in Nebraska knows where Funk is, or has probably even heard of it. So yes, thank you for the information on Minden. That is where we're going. Unfortunately, with this amount of rain, I probably won't get to... Oh, okay, thank you. Charles, I appreciate that. It's going to lighten up. Hartwell is, what, north of Minden? I think I was in Hartwell one time when I was in high school. And I was like riding with some friends, and I'm like, where are we? And I'm like, oh, it's Hartwell. Oh, okay. So I didn't really pay attention to how we got there. But yeah, I think Hartwell is like north of Minden, maybe. Battle scars. Yeah, I've got those on my head. Up on my... So we've got a lot of rain. I don't know if that's I don't know how to take that, haunted doll. Is that a good thing, or is that a bad? Well, there's a heart, so I guess it's a good thing. I just want to be out there to let people know what's happening. I find this stuff interesting. I'm not going to yell and scream. Oh, it's Zen here. Okay, cool. Thank you. I could change that. If you're digging the Zen vibes that I'm putting out, I could be. Well, I won't put any other storm chaser on blast. Directly. We got lots of chewed up leaves and branches on the road here. So we definitely had some wind, we definitely had some hail come through here. Right now around me it's just gray. There isn't really all that much to see. So there are some other chasers that may be out there. I doubt there's any that are near this particular location. I may be wrong. Again, I don't have my other equipment, so I can't look at any other sources of information. But yeah, thanks. I try to just stay cool. But if you flip to one of the other guys, one of their previous live streams, and they, okay, yeah, you know who we're talking about. And like I said, you know, they do well. They've been doing a lot of time. They've got a lot more funding than I get. You know, I'm funded by the Apple card and my bank card, my debit card. Those are my, okay, we are entering Kearney County, for those of you that know where that is. Otherwise, Kearney County is the county that the village of Minden is in, that had a tornado-warned storm. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we're one of the guys that have been out there for a long time, doing lots of videos. They've been on TV for a lot of years, and they've got all this money, and they're building all these crazy vehicles. And oh my God, it's raining, and I can't believe. Can you look at that? Oh my God! Okay, that's all I can do. That hurts my own ears. So yeah, I'm not that guy. That's not me. I don't want to. It hurts. My ears are ringing. Mostly probably because of the rain and the hail that's hitting my truck. But I'll tell you what, you know, if I yell and scream and I've got like 500-600 viewers and I get 1,000 subscribers, you know, I might be, I don't know, I might have the potential to just sell out, you know. That might be, could I be that guy? Am I a sellout? I've never done that before. Maybe now's the time. Look at that train! Oh my God! No, it just doesn't work for me. It hurts my throat. All right, Minden. Oh, we're still 10 miles away from Minden. So, 10 miles. I'm guessing that if there was a tornado, okay, yeah, fair enough, Brandon. No, I get it. I dig it. But like I said, I don't want to, you know, I'm kind of dogging on them, but like I said before, I don't get it, you know. I don't get it. That's all. So I think I'll leave that. We'll lay that one down and just let it go. You know, they're gonna do their thing, and I'm gonna do mine. And my thing is this. So here we are at Nextel. Yeah, we're a lot farther west from Minden than I originally thought. I imagine if I had my tablet and I could look at radar, that this is probably just one big lots of green and maybe some yellow and a little red here and there. And then it's just kind of flattened out. You know, right now it's 61 degrees. Serious outflow. Okay. Crane country. Yeah, the cranes. Crane tops? Yeah, this is crane. The cranes are gone. Certain people like to call Kearney the crane capital of the world. I don't know about all that. There's just as many cranes over by Grand Island as there are in Kearney. And actually they're not even in Kearney. They are outside of Kearney in the cornfields and along the river. You know, Kearney is supposed to be home to the Great Platte River Arch, the Great Platte River Road Archway. The big arch. Google arch, the arch at Kearney, and you'll see the arch. I could tell you a boring story about the arch, if you want, as we're driving along looking at trains. You are absolutely right, Haunted Doll. You must be from around here. You know, it's been several years ago, but I mentioned Grand Island. Yeah, absolutely. You know, UNK was, and I think it might have still been, UNK used to be Kearney State College. I think it was 90 or 91 when Kearney State College became UNK. It was somewhere around there. I think it was Playboy magazine did an article about colleges with something about the well, seeing out so long ago. I haven't told the story for so long I forget what it was. Like one of the most partying colleges in America, and UNK made like the top 20 list somewhere of colleges with the most drunken parties or something like that. It was a long time ago. I might have aged myself a little bit talking about 1990, but yeah, so yeah, it absolutely checks out. You know, there was, well, so now I'm going to tell you, and I'm just telling boring stories now. It's not even about the weather. It's just, you know, it's raining and la-di-da, and I'm sitting in a car talking to myself. All right, well, to be honest, I think we're going to shut this down. I appreciate it, everybody that hung around and listened to me babble on about nothing, really. If you, at the front of the storm as I was nearing Holdrege, it's probably been an hour now. Go back and look at the leading edge of the storm. It was very, very photogenic. If you're, yeah, thanks, Charles. I appreciate you. If you go back to about the first 10 minutes of this video for a laugh, you'll see my, oh, really? Between Norman and Hartwell. Okay, so Norman is Kansas. Or no, there's a Norman, Nebraska. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I'm going north now, back to Kearney. If you go back to about the first 5 or 10 minutes of this stream, you'll see my truck getting pounded with hail. Oh, the lottery deal. All right, yeah. So a couple of us made a deal that if I win the lottery, Haunted Doll and what was your name, Tag or Jag, something like that, that I will fund a tornado chasing excursion. So yeah, the deal's on, man. The deal's on. So yeah, the first 5 or 10 minutes of the video, you can see my truck getting damaged, but otherwise, got a nice photogenic storm there, and that's about it. Oh sure, I'd appreciate that, Charles. Yeah, Haunted Doll. There was you and me and Tag. There was 3 of us when we started, and I think the number of viewers at one time I think was up to about 125. So something piqued people's interest. I don't know what it was. It couldn't have been my boring voice, but it is what it is. I guess I'll just keep streaming. If you're just coming on, it's just raining, and I'm behind a couple of people with their flashers on. Yeah, I got some nice dents on the hood of my rig here, and that's about it. So I'm going to sign off. I appreciate oh, on your Twitter. Yeah, I don't I have Twitter, but I don't look at it. I don't do Instagram. I do I'm mostly on Facebook, but that's just mostly for my friends, and I don't really have a Facebook page. Storm chasing. My username, I can tell you the story about my username. So back in '99, Kearney, built this big arena south of town, and they brought in a USHL hockey team, and they're still here. They're not as popular as they were back then, and they are called the okay. Somebody will. That's funny. They're the Tri-City Storm, and they're still here. They're hanging in there. They're not as popular as they once were. Back when they first started, the arena holds right around 5,000 people, and for the first 3 or 4 years, man, it was impossible to get tickets. It was always sold out. Here we are. You go to a hockey storm or a storm hockey game, and you can hardly give the ticket away. There aren't a lot of people. People there, it's just people aren't having as much fun, man. So anyway, I decided one day I saw somebody with like a storm, STRM CSR or something, because the fan club of the Tri-City Storm, they call themselves the Storm Chasers. So I thought Storm Chasers. So I started thinking of a clever license plate, a vanity license plate, and I wanted to do, something Storm, and most of them were taken. So I had bought this Firebird, midlife crisis, let me have my moment. It was a number of years ago, and so I wanted a clever license plate, so I came up with Zippin' By, all right? ZIPNBY, Zippin' By. People would be like, what's Zippin' Bee? It's like, no, fool, it's not Zippin' Bee, it's Zippin' By, because I'm going so fast in my midlife crisis black Firebird. So the Storm thing kind of came along, and I thought, all right, Zippin' By is cool, something with Storm, so I come up with Stormin' By. And of course, people see that and they go, what's Stormin' Bee? No, it's not Stormin' Bee, it's Stormin' By. And it just kind of stuck. I used to have an email address. So I don't remember anymore. I don't have any Stormin' By addresses anymore. But I gave my channel the Stormin' By. And so, anyway, another boring story. I'm surprised you're still 84 of you hanging in there listening to me babble on. There's nothing to see here. If you're just coming in, there's nothing to see. It's rain. If you've left, well then you're not listening to me anymore. So with that, I think I'll probably sign off. Again, go back and look at some of the video of the storm as it was moving past Holdrege. It was pretty cool. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and if you subscribe, great. If not, I don't care. I'm not after all that. I'm too far away. I think you gotta have 500 subscribers to be monetized. I think I have maybe 200 some. I think when I last looked, I think I just hit 201. So yeah, you can subscribe if you want. If not, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm not a influencer, or there's lots of green on the road here, lots of hail. I'm not an influencer or a professional storm chaser. Most of my videos, if you go through and look at my videos, it's mostly me and the family and nonsense. I'm a professional amateur chaser. It's been kind of a busy year. We had some pretty significant storms over by Omaha and Elkhorn. That's a 2.5 hour drive, so I didn't get in on it, and that kind of reawakened my storm chasing interest. But yeah, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and be safe out there. All right, see ya.